Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, this is HMO4 Gaming. Welcome you back to Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance. In the last episode, we started our journey, met our crew, met some of the cast and characters we're going to be interacting with in our playthrough. We became the Nahobino as we fused with Magami, who saved us as we fell into, well, we isekai'd ourselves into the netherworld. He saved us from some demons. We're now a godlike being called the Nahobino, and we're here in the netherworld, heading up to Tokyo Tower so Magami can figure out what's going on in his head to get some of his memories back. A lot to unpack there, but I hope you're excited for that. Please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. Now, I do have some plans going into 2025 as we're at the very end of 2024. I'm going to try to be more consistent, as you can imagine with any of my series on my channel. I do some parts and then I stop. I do want to, be more consistent, play more games, do a little bit more essay type style games, well, essay type style video essay things as we go along. And I can only do that if I finish the games. And then I have some plans throughout the year to keep everything on the straight and narrow, keep everything organized, I guess we'll say, and I guess we'll have to keep that all together. And if you're excited to see what all that comes to fruition for us, hopefully pray for me. Please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. But forget all that stuff for now. We have to Naruto dash for the rest of the game. Hopefully I can continue to
from that last battle.
Be more consistent.
Perhaps you should gather some Magatsuhi.
Yep, and Ogami's going to explain to us what's
This world is filled with Magatsuhi. Brimming with spiritual power, it is the source of a demon's strength. The lights you see around us are the crystallized forms of Magatsuhi. What? Young man, can you not see them? Perhaps you aren't accustomed to your new body just yet. Focus and try looking again.
Literally close my eyes and now I shall see the little crystal orbs on the ground.
Were you able to see them? Yes, those are Magatsuhi crystals. Magatsuhi can give us strength as well. If you see any, don't hesitate to claim it for yourself.
And it ain't kidding, because in the early game, healing is very sparse. Well, it's not sparse. There is a way to heal automatically, but you have to pay for it. So looking for these little orbs around definitely is recommended. Also, it is much easier to see things now as opposed to the Switch version, because on that, everything's basically has a smear on the screen. Like you're kind of looking at watercolors. Here, not so much. And it's going to tell us about jumping. Yep. Hit the circle button. I really wish it was the X button like it is on Switch. Here it's like hit the circle button. I was like, damn it. And I don't think I can change that to remap things, because all the menus are like that, and I don't even think the PlayStation likes your remapping. Treasure chests, hit square to hit them with your sword, and you get a bunch of items. Some of the most useful items in the games are in these little things, so that's also good to know. So that hasn't changed. That's still OG from the original SMT5. But at least Tokyo Tower looks clearer and doesn't look super jagged like it did on Switch.
Observe, young man. This land is known as the netherworld.
Indeed. Isn't that Tokyo? Isn't that Tokyo Tower?
I've heard that this place was once known as Tokyo. But that time has passed. Now it is the netherworld, a land dominated by demons.
My man just skirted my question. Did humanity die out?
I'm afraid I lack the data needed to answer your inquiry right now, young man. All I can remember is that there was a battle here in days past between gods and demons. Two great forces clashed right here in front of Tokyo Tower. I know this because I was there as well. Despite this, however, the data containing my memory of what followed has been damaged. The only other memory I have is of my mission to protect you.
Seems this Magami character can't explain anything further.
Young man, perhaps we could make our way to Tokyo Tower? If we return to the last location in my memory, I may be able to remember something else.
Going with Algami's suggestion seems to be the best course of action for now. Lay of the Land quest. And that's our main quest for now. So at least none of that's really changed. And oh, yeah, once you step off this, you can't go back to the starting place of our birth. So once we fall down this, we're pretty much done. Also, yeah, you can't go on this building. Why? There should be like something up here that would be like missable to most players, but oh well. And here we are. More tutorials, as you can imagine.
After comparing this blue pillar of light with my data, I have concluded this is a ley line fount. A ley line fount is a point from which the Earth's energy overflows. As one might surmise, it holds incredible power. Not only can it heal those who touch it, but it can also instantly teleport one to another location. Considering the damage sustained in your previous battle, I recommend you verify its healing capabilities.
Well, you're a peculiar one, aren't you? Really now? You want to know where you are? Why, this is the place I call home. As you can plainly see, I'm a bit of a collector of sorts. It's easy living. What with the riffraff out there and me in here. Still, a demon like you's a first. One body, sure, but I can sense two spirits within, no doubt about it. Pleasure having you.
Keeper of the Cadaver's Hollow, boss of the Miman.
You may
Gustav.
call me Gustav. See something you like? It's all yours. For a small fee, of course. So, off to Tokyo Tower, are we? And you found little old me while trying to harvest the power of the ley line fount, yes? Then you ought to do yourself a favor and make a purchase. I'll sell you what you crave, long as you've got the marker. Give yourself an edge against the demons, why don't you?
Yeah, so essentially Gustav sells all the medicine and shards in case you don't have the ability to use those type of affinities towards enemies. Dampeners, which is a one-time use that blocks incoming damage of that affinity for the next turn, which for boss battles, those are immensely helpful. Which it's kind of funny, like playing this game without using dampeners is probably, yeah, playing this game hard plus no dampeners is probably seen as like a hardcore run, I would say. I'm gonna get one spyglass in case we run into some of the treasure demons that are around.
I couldn't help but think our meeting like this must be fate. So perhaps you can do me a favor. I'm rather taken with the human knickknacks and relics of yore, so I got some pawns to go out and fetch them for me. Mimon, they're called. Trouble is, they're fickle, and even worse, forgetful. Oftentimes, they give up the search and do whatever they please. Useless. That said, if you happen to run across any, mind sending them back old Gustav's direction? I'll see to it you're rewarded. Also, I've taken liberty to connect this place to the ley line fount. Feel free to come and go as you fancy. Till next time. Oh, Oh, yes, of course. Here, allow me to show you the ins and outs of the ley line fount. I can use the flow to heal you if you fancy, but I can't do it for free. Cough up a little maca, however, I'll set you right his reign. Be good to remember that.
Which, yeah, so he'll heal us.
There
But
was
yeah,
an unexpected
you kind of have to
meeting,
pay
but we
Gustav.
were able to confirm the Fount's capabilities. As we make our way to Tokyo Tower, I recommend we look for the Mimon, as we were asked.
Yeah, I don't think we even really know. We have like a little bit of health that we could regen, but not too much. Also, in old SMT5, you'd have to come back to Leyline Founts to save. Now saving is easy as just pressing over and just hitting save, which is useful for getting it. Kind of cuts down on backtracking and the like, but I mean, some of the challenge was you have to revert back to your save at the specific point. Now it's like, oh, I'm heading into a boss battle, just let me save really quick, and then whatever, just throw my head at it as many times until I beat it. I don't know, it's just one of those quality of life things that lessens the challenge, I guess I should say.
Young man, could that be one of the Mimon we were told about?
It could be. Hello, little sir.
Huh? Gustav wants his back. Well, no, find any relics yet. Fine, I'll head back.
And he gives you basically a cookie. A 5 glory.
We've located a Mimon. We should report back to Cadaver's Hollow.
Yep. Which, if we get enough of them, there's the game's collectibles. So if we get enough Mimon, Gustav will give us a reward. But for now, let's do his spiel.
Found a Mimon already, have we? My thanks, friend. I got just the thing to show my appreciation.
And he gives us a reward for finding Me-Man. He gives us an essence.
This is an essence. It contains the power of a demon, power that only the chosen can wield. You'll want to make your merry way over to the Leyline Fount in Nita. Someone there will be able to tell you more, I'm sure.
Someone, I'm sure. We'll get to them soon. But we still have a few more tutorials coming. As you can see, someone's blocking our way down there. But first, Me-Man.
Yes, I go back. By the way, sparkly, shiny boxes. Destroy, get something nice. Yeah. Here, have a cookie.
And then here's the sparkly box that we can get. Oh, it's on the other side. Oh, I have to go through the tutorial first. Alright, next tutorial.
Young man, it appears there's a demon up ahead. I have a proposal. It's dangerous to travel the netherworld alone. Therefore, I recommend we recruit some demons to fight on our side. By talking to demons, you can try and persuade them to join your cause. I have a life stone you can use. See if you can convince the demon to join you.
And this is just going to be the tutorial on demon negotiation, which, surprise, will go very easily. Which I wonder if you can just be a dick and not get it. What if I just say no? Oh, you want to talk to me? Could this demon want to join him? Okay, let's talk. I'm gonna ask you questions, so make sure you answer in the way I'm happy with, okay? So what do you think? I'm cute? I'm leaving.
Come on, don't go. You gotta do this right.
Oh, it just goes around and around, sure.
Well then, let me ask one more question.
Do you want me to join you?
Sure. Could you give me something?
Yeah, basically demons will want maca or items, and depending if you have the items, it'll keep the negotiation going. Sometimes you can ask them for something else, sometimes they're like, no, that's what I want, screw you, and they'll attack or they'll just straight up leave. In this case, because this is a tutorial, Pixie will just join us no problem, and you won't have to really worry about it.
I am Fairy Pixie, hope we get along. I hope so too. And the usual tradition is getting you a pixie to start the game.
Well done, young man. If there is a demon you want on your side, then you might try to negotiate with them.
Yep, and that's how we get a party, and then you can mess with the formation and all that fun stuff. No, I don't want to fight the
Young
slime.
man, there is a demon up ahead. Allow me to teach you an efficient way to engage the enemy. When confronting demons, the best strategy is to strike them with your blade. In many cases, this will give you the initiative in the battle. On the other hand, if you are attacked, the enemy may very well gain the initiative instead. Observe the enemy's movements and act accordingly to earn an advantage in battle.
Yeah, essentially, don't let them hit you, you hit them first, and then you can start with the advantage. Sometimes not, sometimes depends on your agility stat, but more often than not, yeah, you get the advantage, especially on these slimes, especially if you catch them unaware, like that. And then our slime friends here has weaknesses to all affinities, so guess what? What do you know? He's weak to that. And then we can hit him, and then that's it. That's our first wild battle, I guess you should say, completed. No problem there whatsoever, and that gets us some HP. So, as we're going along here, I'll probably just defeat some slimes just so we can get a few levels on our people. Well, mainly Pixie for now. She'll eventually learn an attack that'll help us out immensely, so let's get to the point where we can get that up. And the slime will be able to use lunge, which does a lot of damage. And Pixie, you can heal yourself. And I'm just going to use Zeo again and take out the slime. Oh, she's so close. And that's essentially how you gain XP, money, and items by just fighting random battles in the overworld. Young man, allow me to inform you of tools that will make it easier to navigate the sprawling netherworld. As a protophene, I have been outfitted with the Skyview function. That was not in the base SMT5, so this is something new for Vengeance. This will grant you access to an orbital satellite and give you a better view of your surroundings. Use this to your advantage should you ever get lost. Yep, press up on the D-pad, and yeah, you can see who's around, some people to talk to, icons on the map, and it just helps with navigation so you're able to see where you're going and see if there's a path forward using the Skyview, which is definitely useful. They kind of, I guess, recognize that the base SMT5 was kind of maze-like for some things, so it's good that they added that. Hello, Predators. And then we got the Predators here. They have stuff going on with them. They're kind of starving little monkey people, so. Which I don't want them to gain a lot of attacks on me. If Pixie was level 3, that would be very helpful, but they're not. Ooh, a crit. There we go. And of course now they're going to crit because... Oh! Now I'd be lying if I told you I got blindsided by that. So let's not mess with those Predators for now. And for some reason when I battled those two slimes again, Pixie got to level 3 as opposed to when I did it the first time that she didn't. So now it should be a little bit easier to do that fight because Pixie learned a new move, which will help in our efforts. Let me get this essence first. And now let's do this again. I would have never thought that my first death in the game would come to a freaking Preda crit. But now that Pixie's level 3 instead this time, she will be able to take out at least one of the Predas. And he'll Bestial Bite, but this time did not get a crit. And this time we actually take out the Predas, so that's also a good thing to know. Don't take any enemy for granted. I know these Predas might seem like they're like nothing, but Hey, man, you just never know. You just never know. And if you can, always take out at least one of the enemies before moving on. Because you never know, that bestial bite has a good chance to crit. So you just never know if you'll be able to withstand it. And that gets us to level 5. Which I know in the first episode I mentioned I didn't know exactly what build we're going to go for. Probably strength, but I'm also going to be able to dodge and tank things, so that's probably what we're going to go with. Magic, I looked, there's a lot of niche things you can do with magic, but the most optimal build is strength all the way. There is some busted abilities that could help with magic, but it's relying on a bunch of other stuff, and I didn't want to set all that up. Focus too much on relics makes some me-men hard to find. Keep eyes peeled, no stone unturned, yeah. Here's a cookie. And with our sky view, that makes finding them a little bit easier. And treasure a little bit easier. Which is very useful. Because I remember, especially in the third area that was in base SMT5, I think it was Chiyoda, boy, with those docks and shit, it was so red, it was so blurry, everything just blurred together. I couldn't even see anything. Also, here's some pixies if you want to fight some. Okay, she's only weak to dark. For whatever reason, I thought Pixie was weak to electricity. Let's just get rid of this guy, because she's probably just going to focus on healing him. Which, now that he's gone, she cannot do. Oh! How crazy is that? I think I might have to swap out this Pixie for mine. It's over here critting me. Oh, annoying. This might be bad, because I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't think I'm going to have enough MP to take her out if she's just going to heal every time, but alright. And that gets us a Spirit Drain gem. That's pretty cool. Level 4, she learns Rakukaja, which I think increases defense for a few turns, which is cool. I really kind of don't want to fight that Pixie, only because I don't have enough MP right now. We'll talk to my man McCoy here. He's got some fun stuff to say.
I'm McCoy. This is a dead end, pal. Too bad for you. You want to get past here, you gotta go back to the fork in the road and go the other way. If you take a big detour, you'll see a train. It's an E23 something series, I don't know, some huge ass number, I forget. Looks cool though.
Thanks, McCoy. Yeah, McCoy's a train enthusiast, which, yeah, I can honestly see him as a train enthusiast. Hello, me man. Or me girl, I should say. You can tell if you catch my drift. Demon mood changed when full moon or new moon coming. Big opportunity when demon in good mood. Here's a cookie. Now we have 4 me-mans. Here's some slimes. They're easy to take out with our MP as it is right now. Ooh, I don't know about 3 of them. Oh, our MP is gone. Oh no, this is bad. Well, I can at least take out one at a time. Oh, there we go. Ooh, and I get a crit. Alright, the RNG is with us. Hopefully we're able to take them out this turn, because I don't know if we're able to last. Oh, this might be bad. I might have just messed up again. I did. Oh no! 2 times in an episode! Started talking to the demon. The demon's trying to leave. What do you do? Make a sad face.
Oh, do you want me to stick around that badly? Then let's let some initiative bring some treasure.
Can I have some of your HP? Sure. Please don't try to kill me now. 65? Sure.
Now that's tasty. They call me foul slime. Pleasure's all mine.
Alright, so I figure we should get a bigger party, and I should probably stop trying to risk things. Like, my mind is telling me to stop and not risk these battles when my MP is so low, but here I do it, and I suffer the consequences. So, as you can see, I mean, the game is still rather tough in everyday encounters, so definitely don't think these quality of life changes help you in that regard. Just be smart. In this game, don't risk it a lot. And then, you know, if you catch yourself off guard, you can find yourself getting humbled really fast. So let's heal up. I kind of want to get everybody up to par a little bit, and then we'll continue on, just so we can stop getting bodied in literally the tutorial part of the game. And alright, after getting another lesson from McCoy about trains and getting all the Me-Mans and treasure chests in the area, and getting Slime on our team as we get his essence, we finally got up to this cave, and we can experience our first side quest of the game, as well as another tutorial about what happens when there's a lot of enemies around and you have to fight them all at once, and what happens if they are around and they just keep spawning in. Hopefully we have enough strength for this. We should. Oh yeah, we definitely do. What's this? Another battle? Another threat approaches? So essentially, yeah, so consecutive encounters. At defeating another enemy may appear to continue the battle. This fight will become tougher than usual, but winning will grant you additional Mach-In XP, as well as higher likelihood of items dropping. Consecutive encounters are most likely to occur when fighting in areas where many enemy demons are gathered. Stay vigilant if you want to avoid them. So yeah, if there's a lot of demons around, there's a high chance for consecutive battles, which can help gain XP and money. Just hopefully you're prepared for it, which we are. Slimes are weak to everything, so we get enough press turns to... Oh, and crits. Look at our slime coming in clutch. And yeah, we get a 3 times money multiplier and a 1.5 times XP multiplier, which is pretty sweet. And we get up to level 6. Let's just get our vitality up. Slime gets to level 4, even though he doesn't have any more moves to gain, but that's fine. Might as well take out the rest of them in the area. And that one didn't trigger another attack. Let's see if there's any more. There should be 3 of them. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, there he is. And on that last one, we had another consecutive attack, which got a little dicey because I ran out of MP, but looks like we're fine. And, oh, there's one left. Oh, should be 2. Which could get a little dicey because we don't have any more Zeo. Just so we get out of this, because I do not want to restart again, let's just go with our critical. So this means all attacks, including magic attacks, will become critical hits for all allies for 1 turn. In my experience, there's some other Omagatiki critical or Omagatiki Magutsui gauge things you could use. Like there's Frank Kugel EX, there's some powerful attacks you can use your Magutsui gauge for. But for the majority of this playthrough, I'm going to say we're going to use critical, which Yeah is probably the most broken one out of all of them you could possibly get, and Fun Times, you get it right at the start.
You ready?
Which just means anything that we throw at them will be automatically criticals, which I don't want to mess around with these guys and find myself getting critted by one of their lunges. So we can just one-turn them and take them all out. Was that a waste of my gauge? Maybe, but I definitely didn't want any problems as we're going over to see some other dudes to pick up our first side quest of the game.
Young man, I'm detecting several demons within the cave.
Are you?
However, they don't appear to be dangerous. Perhaps you can try speaking with them, if you are willing.
Sometimes various characters in the netherworld will ask you for help. These requests are called subquests. Completing subquests can get you some rewards, and just look out for the little page icon if you're looking to do subquests. Which, here's our first one.
You're late. Wait, who are you? I thought it was the boys. A while back, some of us went out searching for food, but no one's returned yet. Hey, think you could look for my buddies? I'm starving over here.
Predicament.
Oh, thanks. If you spot them, tell them to get their asses back here pronto, and make sure they bring food.
And that brings us our first subquest, and maybe we'll run into their friend somewhere in the netherworld. Alright, and before we move on, let's just quickly heal up because we don't want to get into an unsuspecting battle. I mean, unless some of these Magami crystals regenerated, that would be very helpful. Oh, maybe we don't even need to. I don't know how fast these crystals respawn. They're always in the same area, so they are static and they don't move. So we might be able to just get it back. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's good. So we should be able to continue on up the road here a little bit to get to our next objective. Might be some predators causing problems.
Whoa, wait a sec! You don't want to eat me? Not a lot of flavor, you know? Trust me! Oh, hey! You with the long hair! You'll save me, right? Oh, please!
Who are you?
Just some guy.
Snatch away our prey.
Something like that.
Well, damn, you're starving to death out here. So I guess we'll be slapping you harder than you too.
Just don't look a little closer at their models and you'll be fine. And this brings us to a mini-boss of the area, which it says Magami skills, but I kind of used it, so I don't think we can use that. So they're only level 1s. Oh, yeah, we can pretty much just one-shot these guys. Even Slime might be able to one-shot him. Oh, yeah. So that wasn't much of a test of us. We prepared a little bit. Ooh, it almost got us to level 7. Crazy.
Whoa! That's a relief. Seriously, thanks. You really saved me back there. Huh? You know, now that I think about it, I totally had the judgment to ask for your help. So doesn't that make me awesome too? Okay, never mind then. You deserve thanks anyway. The only reason I'm alive is because I asked you for help, and you know it. Don't try to deny it either.
The demon in the Komodo has rather liberally interpreted the situation. What will you do? Ask if she's hurt.
Huh? Oh, what, you're worried about me? Oh, you're sweet. Yep, I'm just fine. All good over here. Wait a sec. I just realized I've never seen you before, huh? Wow, how weird. So who are you? Where are you headed?
Young man, there are demons in this world that feign kindness to prey on you. I suggest we ignore her and move on.
What? Hey, you're leaving? Seriously? Well,
Ogami's really smooth. He made the demon in the Komodo leave. And I think before we travel on to get into some more tutorials, I think that's what we're going to wrap up with today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary as we begin our journey into the world of SMT5 Vengeance, which a lot of it is familiar, a lot of it is the same here in the beginning, but as we get into the next episode, I'm pretty sure we're going to start seeing things that are not the same as they were in the base game. And I hope you join me for that in the next episode. Please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. But until next time, I have been Adam, this has been HMO4 Gaming, and this has been Shin Megami Tensei V Vengeance, here on the crispy looking PlayStation 5. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.